Hey friends, welcome back to Women's Circle Wednesday, the conversation no one is having. Before we jump in to today's episode, I want to acknowledge something. It has been about 3 weeks since our last Women's Circle Wednesday episode. Life got busy, work got busy, and honestly, I've been living through exactly what we're going to talk about today. Sometimes when you're carrying a lot, the first thing to disappear are the things that nourish your own soul. For me, creating these episodes is something I genuinely love, but over the last few weeks, I found myself focusing on responsibilities, schedules, and everything that needed to get done. And somewhere in all of that, I stopped making space for this conversation. So, if you've been waiting for another episode, thank you for your patience. I am glad that you are here. And in a way, this break made today's topic even more meaningful. Because today, we are talking about something I think many women experience, but very few of us actually talk about. Running on empty. So, grab your coffee, your tea, your laundry basket, or whatever you're working on while you listen, and let's spend a few minutes together, because today's conversation might be exactly what both of us need. Have you ever had one of those moments when you realize you're surviving your life, but you're not really living it? Not in a dramatic way, not because everything is falling apart, not because you've had some huge crisis, just this quiet realization that somewhere along the way, you stopped feeling like yourself. You wake up, you go to work, you handle responsibilities, you take care of everyone else, you check things off your list, and then one day, you look around and think, when was the last time I actually felt good? Not okay, not functioning, not getting by. Good. That realization hit me harder than I expected. The badge of honor we never questioned. For most of my adult life, I believed exhaustion was normal. Maybe you did too. We live in a culture that praises productivity. Busy is celebrated. Overloaded is admired. Running yourself into the ground somehow becomes proof that you are doing enough. Work hard, push through, handle it. Take care of everybody else, and if you're tired, just keep going. That's what responsible adults do, right? At least that's what I believed. And honestly, I got really good at it. I became efficient. I became dependable. I became the person who could handle things. The person people could count on. The person who could show up no matter how exhausted I was. The problem is that eventually, you stop noticing how depleted you are, because being tired becomes your normal. The slow drift. What surprised me most wasn't how exhausted I became. It was how gradual it happened. There wasn't one moment where everything changed. It was hundreds of tiny moments. Skipping rest because there was something else to do. Ignoring stress because there wasn't time to deal with it. Putting my own needs at the bottom of the list. Again and again and again, until eventually I wasn't checking in with myself at all. I wasn't asking, how do I feel? What do I need? Am I happy? Am I healthy? Am I okay? The only question I was asking was, what needs to get done next? And that is a dangerous place to live, because eventually your entire identity becomes tied to what you accomplish rather than who you are. When functioning isn't the same as thriving, one of the biggest lessons I've learned recently is this: functioning and thriving are not the same thing. You can be functioning perfectly. You can show up for work, pay your bills, keep your house reasonably clean, take care of pets, take care of family, smile at people, get through your responsibilities, and still not be thriving. You can look completely fine from the outside while feeling completely depleted inside. I think many women live there for years, maybe even decades, not because we are weak, not because we are failing, because we've been taught that taking care of ourselves comes last, and eventually we believe it. So what is the cost of running on empty? The problem with running on empty isn't just being tired. It's what you lose along the way. You lose excitement. You lose creativity. You lose joy. You lose curiosity. You lose the things that make life feel meaningful. The sunset you didn't stop to notice. The hobby you don't have energy for anymore. The friendships you haven't nurtured. The dreams you've placed on a shelf because you're too exhausted to think about them. Running on empty slowly convinces us that survival is enough. But deep down, most of us know that is not true. We want more than survival. We were created for more than survival. So, what is a question that we are not asking? Several months ago, I realized there was a question I hadn't asked myself in years. It's such a simple question, but it stopped me in my tracks. What do I need? Not what my job needs, not what my family needs, not what my responsibilities need. What do I need? And honestly, at first, I didn't even know how to answer that question. I had spent so many years focusing on everyone else that I had lost touch with the answer. Maybe you've experienced this too. Maybe somebody asks, "How are you doing?" and you automatically answer, "I'm fine." Even when you're exhausted, even when you're overwhelmed, even when you're barely holding it together. Because somewhere along the way, we stopped listening to ourselves. So how do we learn to listen again? What I've discovered is that healing doesn't always begin with huge changes. Sometimes it begins with paying attention, listening, checking in, asking yourself honest questions. What do I need today? More sleep? More water? More movement? Do I need more quiet? More time outside? Do I need to laugh more? Do I need more connection? More support? Sometimes the answer is surprisingly simple, but we never hear it because we're too busy rushing to the next thing. We have permission to matter. Here is something I want every woman listening to hear today. You matter, not because of what you produce, not because of how much you accomplish, not because of how many people depend on you. You matter because you are a human being created with value and purpose. You do not have to earn rest. You do not have to earn care. You do not have to earn compassion. And yet, so many of us spend years believing that we do. I know I did. So this week, I want to leave you with one challenge. Just one. Find 5 quiet minutes. No phone, no television, no distractions, no children asking you questions, no animals interrupting your train of thought. Ask your spouse if you have one, just give me 5 minutes. And ask yourself this question: what do I need? Then listen. Really listen. And maybe the answer surprises you. Maybe it is rest. Maybe it is boundaries. Maybe it is nourishment. Maybe it is joy. Maybe it's the conversation you have been avoiding. Maybe it is simply permission to just slow down. Whatever the answer is, do not diminish it. Honor it, because your needs matter too. If today's conversation resonated with you, I would love for you to share it with another woman who may need to hear it. And if you are walking through your own season of learning how to care for yourself again, know that you are not alone. We are figuring this out together, one conversation at a time, one honest question at a time, and one small step toward thriving instead of merely surviving. Until next Wednesday, please take care of yourself. You deserve that too. If you are interested in learning more about the supplement that I have been taking and sharing throughout this journey, I've included a link in the description that will also save you $15 on your first order. Thank you for spending this time with me today. And remember, Women's Circle Wednesday is the conversation no one is having, but maybe we should be.